Today I'm going to be talking about Pac-Man, which is my project for National History Day. Did you know that Pac-Man was made in 1981 in Japan by a 27-year-old named Toru Iwatani? Toru Iwatani wanted to make money and just wanted a fun game to play. He was originally famous for making the game Pong. The basics of Pong were basically two paddles and a line. So like tennis, only no barriers except for the outer walls. And two players would have to hit the ball back and forth to each other. And if the ball passed the paddle, you would earn a point. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about Pac-Man today. So I hope you enjoy this presentation by Isaac Delaney, Marcellus Garcia, Zane Wilkie, and Anthony. Hello. We're talking about Pac-Man again. And did you know that Pac-Man actually didn't start off that well? It was meant to be a fun game, but only 1,000 or so people played it. And it wasn't very famous in other parts of the country. It was famous in mostly Japan. And even though most people consider it to be the grandfather of video games, is because it was more famous than Pong later on. Because Pong also started off slow. Pac-Man was made on a 2D basis. It was meant for you to eat the little dots around the map while avoiding the ghost. If the ghost caught you, you would end up losing a life. Each player got 3 lives. People consider Pac-Man to be the grandfather of video games because they continued to make more and more of them as time went on. Even today, people still play Pac-Man. Hello. We have a lot more to talk about for Pac-Man, especially this. On May 21st to 2010, which you may remember, Google changed its logo to be a full game of Pac-Man with the Google logo on the inside. You could insert a coin to have Mr. and Mrs. Pac-Man. Unfortunately, around the world, companies had drops in money because after you finished the game, it would send you to a website. Because of this, it kept creating glitches on the internet. Companies around the world lost money. Oh, wow. The estimated value is $120,000 lost in money. But the ASTD blog says this wasn't a total loss, to speak comparatively. Some companies even temporarily blocked Google so that they could access the internet without glitches for work time. Hello again. There again. Did you know that Pac-Man was originally called Paku Paku, which means to flap one's mouth open and closed? It was called this because Pac-Man was originally created in Japan, and they didn't really think of a name yet, so they thought Paku Paku would be appropriate. They later changed it to Pac-Man. And also, did you know in 2010, Namco released Pac-Man to Windows 7 and Xbox Live? Thank you. Hello. I hope you liked this presentation for my National History Day project. But one more fact before you go. Did you know that Pac-Man was made to be a never-ending game as long as the player kept one life? And there is such a thing as a perfect play. A perfect play was the player had to earn every dot without losing a single life and every power-up. The record for a power play is approximately 8 hours in gameplay to reach the 265th level. Thank you.